We share
theoretical and empirical reviews.
It is all about learning research facts and sharing with others.
Please subscribe to our channel if you like our videos. Is the abstract format of Emerald Publishing the best? An abstract is a brief overview of the major points of an article, report, thesis, or proposal.
According to Blake and Bly, 1993, an abstract is any in-depth and deep analysis of a particular subject useful to help the reader to quickly ascertain the purpose of a paper.
As we can see, an abstract always appears at the beginning of a manuscript or typescript, acting as the point of entry for any given academic paper or patent application. The point of entry here is required to provide an in-depth and deep analysis of the report. The abstract can convey the main results and conclusions of a scientific article, but the full text article must be consulted for details of the methodology, aim of the study which the article report, the full experimental results, and a critical discussion of the interpretations and conclusions. The abstract of this article is divided into 6 sections, starting with context, objective, design, mean outcome measure, results, and conclusions. Meanwhile, context and objective announce the title. However, the results and conclusion parts focus directly on the title.
The abstract of this article starts with the aim of the study, following by the research methodology. Towards the end, the major results was outlined. However, discussion of results is totally different from the major conclusion drawn at the end of the study.
The title of the report on the screen is Ternary Hybrid Nanofluids, Significance of Suction and Dual Stretching on Three-Dimensional Flow of Water Conveying Nanoparticles with Various Shapes and Densities.
But, is it a must to connect the title of the study with the abstract? The answer is yes, because the abstract of a research article is the most important part of the article. It is by far more likely to be read than any other section of the report.
The significance of the study stated in the abstract reads, increasing knowledge of hybrid nanofluid can be traced to its unique improvement of thermal performance and enhancement of heat transfer rate as applicable in the dynamics of fuel and coolant in automobiles. However, the case of water-based nanofluid conveying 3 kinds of nanoparticles, i.e. ternary hybrid nanofluid, with various shapes and densities is far-fetched. It is worth remarking that the significance of the study not only opens the abstract, but it is connected to the title. This could also be presented as the objective of the study. A 4-part structured abstract for research reports by Pitkin et al. 1998, are objective, methods, results, and conclusion. Now, let's consider the abstract structure of Emerald Publications. The template for abstract of Emerald Publishing as shown on the screen reads:
1. Purpose, 2. Design/methodology/approach, 3. Findings, and 4. Originality/value.
Can the accuracy of abstracts be improved by providing specific instructions?
The question above was embraced by Pitkin et al. 1998. And it was concluded that there are inconsistencies in data between abstract and body and reporting of data and other information solely in the abstract. Hence, specific instructions about abstract accuracy should be provided to authors when manuscripts are being revised, as this will reduce the number of defective abstracts.
Meanwhile, some scholars believe that the best abstract format should contain
1. Significance of the study, 2. Aim of the study, 3. Research methodology, and 4. Major conclusion.
For abstract indexing and systematic review, accurate abstract is capable to earn good recommendations of editors, reviewers, and readers.
We share
theoretical and empirical reviews.
It is all about learning research facts and sharing with others.
Please subscribe to our channel if you like our videos. In the year 2020, there was a discussion on the well-known ResearchGate that says,
could you please share your opinion on the concept of abstract writing?
How best do you believe an abstract of a study should be written?
In this video, we shall present the submissions of more than 30 researchers to the aforementioned discussion. There are only a few abstracts that capture the main findings of the study. Besides, I know of some scholars who are fond of reading only the abstracts of published papers.
Abstracts present the summary of the whole article, but reading only the abstract is not justifiable to determine the content of the article.
Many templates exist and all are good.
It looks like the Emerald template gives a more precise summary of the report compared to other journals.
The Emerald format is fantastic for humanities, management, and engineering, but I do not see anything spectacular about it when compared to the abstract formats of Elsevier and Springer. It is just a format. Anyone can come up with anything to suit its purpose provided the key variables are highlighted.
I am sure Emerald Publishing is an excellent format. An abstract has to be brief, must contain the gist of what you intend to publish and the conclusion. All this has to be brief, precise, and it must never digress. A long-winding abstract, profusely worded with any purple prose, puts off the publisher. Unless you can't help it, the abstract must never contain an equation.
The abstract must contain the new findings in the paper expressed in a few and clear words. It is about the achievements of the paper. It is different from a summary. I think the Emerald format is more for a paper summary rather than an abstract.
I would say that it depends on the content of the article. I'm used to adapting the form of the abstract to the content of the paper and do not specifically follow any template. The first format you are suggesting seems quite very well adapted to describe an experimental study, and the second one to a study that would include several aspects, experimental, numerical, and theoretical. But this is not a rule. Follow your intuition.
The abstract is the mirror for the whole paper, but I agree that reading it only did not justifiable to the paper.
I think it depends on the requirements of the journal. However, I think the key to any abstract is the problem statement, objectives, findings, and contribution to knowledge in the field.
In general, to design an abstract, someone needs to provide answers to the following questions in sequence. 1. When and where the study was conducted. 2. What was/were the purpose/objective of the study. 3. What methods/techniques was/were used. 4. What are the main findings of significant importance? 5. What is/are the conclusions/conclusions? 6. What is/are the recommendations/recommendations?
There is no better format for the abstract. The separation of the abstract in section, purpose, design/methodology/approach, findings, and originality/value, does not make a better abstract, since we can find all these elements in an abstract constitutes in only one paragraph.
Good discussion.
There is nothing like best abstract in publishing. Different publishers have different formats. An abstract is a summary of the whole work, without details for a better understanding. There's no best format for an abstract. The abstract presents a summary understanding of the whole work. The format depends on the publisher's preference.
I agree with China's God's will Awashi.
Research must express an integrated idea. The profile of the research should be explained to find a summary of the idea. The summary of the research should also include the idea of the research and an overview of the materials and methods, the results, and the discussion.
An abstract is something to help others to comprehend an article. Reading an abstract may help the readers to get the points of the article. The abstract should consist of introduction, methods, results, analyses, and discussion.
abstract format of Emerald Publishing might not be the best. However, the editorial committee has decided to adopt the format for the best reason known to them.
Very interesting discussion. Hope to follow this discussion for more updates. My team and I have published good papers with the World Journal of Engineering, WJE, Emerald Insight. I have no issues with WJE format. The abstract format is structured by considering 4 obligatory fields: purpose, design/methodology/approach, findings, and originality/value. No paper will be published in WJE, Emerald Insight without following the format.
I think the abstract should consist of a short introduction, the overall purpose, methods, results, and analysis to express the major aspects of the entire paper. Emerald abstracts provide the most useful information.
While some publication outlets prefer a structured abstract, e.g. purpose, study design, etc., others are less prescriptive. To my mind, an abstract should highlight what the study is about, what gap it is contributing to, the methods/approach used to source the literature and the empirical data, the key findings, the implications, and future work. Interesting topic.
In my opinion, the abstract is an important part of any work, because it is just like the title of the work and even more important. For example, if I am looking for a research subject, then I need to read many pieces of research to get the information that I need. Therefore, a good abstract will encourage me to read the whole research, while a bad or inappropriate abstract will frustrate me and push me to move to another research. In general, abstracts save readers' time, showing the significance of the work and why should you read it, presents the main goal of the work done by the author, the distinctive outcomes of the work, and the possible future work. Therefore, the abstract is the guidance of a reader, and it is just like imagine the whole work is like a dark place, and the abstract is the light you use to guide the reader to walk around in your work to understand it. The journal has its templates to follow. Templates are meant for filing all the papers by different authors under the same format. It also enhances the journal's view among authors. Structured abstracts are now a milestone in templates followed by some journals. It has a good idea because it gives a chance to editors and reviewers to easily understand what the paper is about, without going through so many pages. It is like a synopsis of the whole paper. It tells crispy points about the paper under various headings, so that authors are also getting the chance to review and enhance their work while writing this type of structured abstracts. In my opinion, structured abstracts of any journals of any publishers are good when it improves the quality of the presentation of the author. Also, the classical abstract writing is good as it tells the idea of the paper with some hidden knowledge which produces curiosity for readers to study the whole paper. Everything is good and can be adopted by a good researcher. I thank you once again.
An abstract should be like a trailer of a movie, abstract the index of your research manuscript. It should create some curiosity for the readers to know your way of approach the problem addressed by the author and how the author or authors reached the goal. Make sure your abstract is short and crisp with 150 to 200 words. For Emerald Publisher, they have a particular format where the authors need to provide a crisp input about your findings. On my view, for each section, provide some 2 lines of your work in a substantial manner and create a feel-good impact on the readers about your work.
There must be a brief introduction, justification, or gap identified, methodology, results showing major findings, and recommendation. Thanks.
Some abstracts I have read are poor. They sometimes do not say anything about what the actual findings of the study were. Emerald has chosen to address this by requiring certain sections in their structures abstract. It may not be a perfect solution, but I think it makes their abstracts more consistent.
I agree with Professor Michael W. Merrick. The method adopted by Emerald is laudable. It makes their abstracts highly consistent.
Yes. Of course, it is sound. The structured abstract used by Emerald also provides simplicity for new authors for writing an abstract. Additionally, it gives a clear overview of the paper.
Considering that I have published 6 articles through some journals in the care of Emerald Publishing Limited, so far, I consider the current form of the article abstract appropriate. It is only a good idea to set a word limit, for example, 100 words, for each section of the abstract.
We share
Theoretical and empirical reviews.
It is all about learning research facts and sharing with others.
Please subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.